back with another episode of El Sampler Pod. It's your boy JJ, and you got Javi over there. We are extremely tired. It's been some long days. My daughter woke up at 3 o'clock, my oldest, and then about 30 minutes later, my baby woke up. So then I've been like, it's like, dude, I'm running on like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Same here, bro. Same here, bro.
So, yeah.
I'm kind of running on 10% battery life right now. My internal battery turned to yellow already. It's almost at red. Yeah. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Because you know why? Woo! I'm going to make a name for myself. So it doesn't matter, no matter what.
Sure.
I just love that. It's so stupid, but I love it. Anyways,
for the people that don't know, it's from the Deadpool 3 movie. Just saying.
Watch it. Gambit's in it. Spoiler. Sorry. But anyways, if you haven't seen it by now,
I was about to say, bro.
Hey,
the memes are everywhere.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's so dumb. So dumb.
Yeah.
Who was your vocal coach? The Minions? That was amazing. But anyways, all right. So
make a name for myself.
Woo! Forgot the woo.
What did he say? What did he
Woo!
say?
So good, bro. But anyways,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead and start it off with the first match of Andrade versus Mello. By the way, that to start off everything, the video package that they did for the whole Bloodline thing was pretty dope. By the way, but anyways.
And that's one good thing. They are letting people know. Anybody that hasn't watched wrestling or watched wrestling in a while will know what happened. It's logical. Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I like it.
So then you had the Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes match, which was an amazing match. Honestly, they should okay, so hear me out. You know how I've said they need another men's title. Right, and you got that speed title or whatever. They should defend that shit. You don't even see it, bro. You don't even see it on the pictures to announce the matches or anything. It's like, what is the point of this? Like, I understand that it's only for Twitter or whatever, but like X. But they should definitely defend that title at Bash in Berlin. And I think it will be great between both of them. Like that.
Or at the very least, show it.
Yeah.
Andrade could go to the ring with it, like it means something. Because that's my only issue with it. Like, okay, you can watch the match on X, but it doesn't really matter. So why does
So by the way,
it's more meaningless than the 24/7 championship.
Do they have those matches like is it like pre-recorded?
I guess. I mean, they're probably like dark matches. They just probably have them before or after the events. And just probably pre-record them.
I don't know, because apparently they be having more people compared to AEW.
Bro, I think TNA has more people than AEW right now. So it's pretty sad. But anyways, let's not start dogging on them, because if not, we'll just go down that rabbit hole. Keep on dogging them. But yeah, man. But honestly, hey, look, they put on a clinic. I've always liked Andrade's work. Mello, we know what he can do. We've seen what he can do live. We've seen the guy do amazing things. I mean, the guy's great. I did like that little interaction that he had with Naomi, Jade, and what's her face, and EST, because it kind of shows a little bit more personality. He's like, hey, you want to go to the after party, whatever. That's a little cool. Plus the fact it gives the other three something else to, I guess, to be part of. And they're kind of intermingling. Well, yeah. Well, but at least they're intermingling some of the stories where you could see something, maybe something down the line. So that's cool, man. I did love that Spanish fly they did off the third rope. That was beautiful. That was so good, so good. And I did like it.
Andrade's great, honestly. He's getting a good reaction.
The bad thing is he can't cut a promo. He needs Zelina Vega. She needs to turn heel and go with him again. Why don't they do that? I have no idea.
But she's not. But Andrade's not a heel.
Oh, and they work together. They work really good as heels, not as baby faces.
Yeah. But yes, true. But still, like right now they got Andrade as the baby face.
Without saying a word. Not for Roman's reasons, but for different reasons. Rosetta Stone. But anyways, but yeah, man. But a great match, as always. Can't expect anything less from them. Then the other thing that was interesting, we had Nia Jax coming out on that throne where they had like that special celebration for her. That actually looked kind of cool. It's cheesy as hell.
Great. She looked awesome.
Yeah. Yes. I would say that. Yes. And the crown and everything worked so well, because the crown she had before looked kind of little, looked kind of off. This one they put on her looked regal. It looked something out of Game of Thrones or something.
The DVR was messing up, so I didn't see the ending. She started hitting somebody, right? She jumped somebody.
Yeah, it was but that was afterwards. Michin, because remember Michin came into the ring and started cleaning house afterwards. Because that was the big thing. So they're gonna probably have Michin go against her at Berlin or Bad Blood, because they need to find someone. And there's not a lot of women on SmackDown right now.
I did. To be honest with you, like I was trying to go back, and then the DVR kept going forward, even though I was hitting back. I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on?
Oh, because you were probably picking it up from where it was live. Like you just have to go into the library and watch it. It's easier.
Stupidity.
Yeah, but anyways, doesn't matter. It's free. Doesn't matter. But anyways, but yeah, man, that was cool. Tiffany obviously getting her shine too. What I did not like was freaking Pretty Deadly, bro. They just have him doing comedy spots, and why aren't these guys going for the tag team championships?
Because they're scrubs. Well, they have them like scrubs, but they're not scrubs.
They should be much better. I mean, they're great.
Like you said, they're just a comedy spot. You know what I mean? I think they're great. They're great in promos. Their character. They can wrestle.
No, they can wrestle their ass off. They're great.
They're a great tag team. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that you can say is one of them got hurt, and realistically, he got hurt because of Rich Holland. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Does it surprise you?
No.
Exactly. But anyways, do you? I don't know. I with this whole thing with Tiffany, and I think it's probably going to. I don't know. I think the turn on Nia is going to come quicker than I thought. I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to leave it at least for the Rumble, but it wouldn't shock me if it's like for Survivor Series. I don't know. That you trust to cash in.
Like I think if she does it too quick, like she's not gonna get much of a reaction. Because you're gonna need Nia to treat her bad or something in order for the crowd to get behind her.
But remember, we have like a few months for a Survivor Series. You have like what, 2 months and a half?
Yeah.
So it's enough time. I mean, hell, look at Melo and Andrade. They've been able to build a feud based on nothing.
We have longer than that, bro. Because Bad Blood is in October.
Yeah, so then it's in November. So then, yeah, that can happen.
Yeah,
I think it can happen by then. Even though I would like her to keep that Money in the Bank probably till almost WrestleMania season, or at least till after the Rumble. Let's just put it that way, which is actual WrestleMania season.
Yeah,
that's what I would like.
I don't know. We'll see.
But anyways, we had also your boy Kevin Owens go against well, my boy, but go against Grayson Waller.
To be honest with you, I'll fast forward through this match, and I noticed that the match was like 5 minutes long.
No, you fast forwarded. You probably got to the very end. You got to the commercials.
Yeah. I got to Cody Rhodes being in the ring. I'm like, how did this happen?
So fast. I mean, honestly, the match was just there for, it really wasn't there for, it was to showcase anyone. The only thing about it is that, I don't know if you noticed, but KO did not finish with the stunner. He finished with the pop-up powerbomb.
Good.
That's his heel. That's his heel finisher. So hopefully we're getting a turn on Cody.
I mean, I thought he was gonna do it today. Whenever he was holding the chair, and then they were kind of like focusing on him, and I'm like, do it, pull a Seth Rollins, blast him in the back, pause.
No, I
And then,
remember Roman was
yeah,
on the show, so no chair shots.
yeah, facts. I was gonna say, I did notice that there wasn't much of, there was a reaction, obviously, but the reaction was diminishing for Cody this week.
No, I mean, honestly, even I even saw, I've even seen a couple of YouTube videos that they're starting what we said like 3 months ago about Cody's brain, that it's been really, really bad. Like it hasn't really done anything.
You said brain?
What? No, that what we
Somebody
said
said
like
brain.
3 months ago. No,
No. I know, but they said, yeah, like 3 months ago. But you said, I thought it sounded like you said brain.
I didn't say brain.
I might just be tired. I don't know.
Hey, man, you know, I was just imitating.
What would you say?
Gambit. Just, woo!
Oh my God. But what did you say?
No, what I was saying is that we said that around probably 2 or 3 months ago, that his reign was going nowhere.
Oh, reign. That's what you meant.
That his championship reign was trash or wasn't good. And that's exactly what's happening right now. I mean, he's not a good champion. He's a good chaser. He's good to be involved in stuff. He's kind of like an elevated version of Sami Zayn. Realistically, that's what a cleaner version of Sami Zayn with a stupid ass tattoo on his neck.
Ooh,
That's
I
basically
can't
what
wait
it
for
is.
Kevin Owens to turn on him. Woo.
He's gonna make a name for himself. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
but
I
can't wait
for
to.
himself. Yeah.
No, but honestly, I can't wait till that happens. I mean, I really want to see him at least, even if he doesn't win. I just want to see him beat the crap out of him, because you could run a feud like that at least for a few months.
It would be great if Kevin Owens actually won. You imagine that Kevin Owens joined the Bloodline with Roman Reigns?
No, he's not going to join the Bloodline. What are you talking about? It's like Spike Dudley shows up. He's going to join the Bloodline. What?
Hey, but he has a lot of history with him. Come on, man. It's over.
What, he's the new Sammy? Or what? He's going to join Bloodline 2.0 just because Sammy's going to be on the other side.
We'll get there.
But yeah, man. But honestly, but I think there definitely has to be a heel turn really soon, and at least beat the crap out of Cody a few times, even if it's after the match or a few times before the match. We need to see that. Like it has.
How did Roman suffer in less time than Cody Rhodes did?
No, but we'll get to that just a little bit, and just a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, man. This was actually pretty good. Then we had the Vinci promo again.
Who?
It's Vinci. I was saying something about AEW. I don't know why.
Who?
Something Vinci.
Who the fuck is that? The Da Vinci Code? The movie?
Yeah.
With what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger? No.
You're really mixing movies, bro.
I can't remember that guy's name.
Tom Hanks.
Bruce Willis?
Like Morgan Freeman? What?
Die Hard? Best Christmas movie of all time.
But yeah, man. But his thing. So hey, best wishes to him when he goes back to NXT. On his way to AEW. But anyways, so then we have. So then we ended the show.
By the way, every promo that he cuts or every video package so far, his lips be looking choppy, bro. I'm just like, bro, can somebody just literally give this man some chapstick, some Carmax, some Vaseline,
Carmax,
some
Carmax,
something?
Carmax. I was like, wait, Carmax. Wait.
Yeah, just give them a whole car, and just to dry them things up. Put some car oil on there.
Put some wax on them.
Yeah, bro. My man's lips be looking like he's out in the desert. Like he had like water. What that is? I don't know about hydration. He needs some Prime.
No, then he'll really get chapped lips. But anyways, if he drinks it pure. But yeah, man. And then we ended the show with Solo Sikoa coming out.
Fox.
Well, actually, even before that, what was interesting was when Tama Tonga and Solo were talking And Solo said that if Roman takes away the Ula Fala, he will have to acknowledge him as a tribal chief. That's kind of an interesting wrinkle in the whole thing. Because that means at some point it will happen. So are they never going? Are they never going to separate?
Have to.
What?
And that what his name will have to acknowledge him.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like realistically, that's. Not
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with that.
Roman is not gonna be like, I don't want these bums. Like, you imagine he's like.
Except for Jacob, he's gonna be like, Jacob, come here.
Jacob, Jacob, he's been with him. It's been Jacob all along. But like you got Tama Tonga. Tangaloa wasn't even out. He probably botched his way to the ring. I mean to the arena. That's why he couldn't find
He's probably
him.
still trying to get to the ring right now.
Yeah.
He's just lost. He's just like
the man
going
lost.
around in circles.
His Uber, he's like he told the Uber the wrong arena destination or whatever.
Instead of in Orlando, he's in California. Like, how'd you end up?
Nah, he probably went to the
performance center.
To the performance center.
Actually, no, that was Hunter. That was a Hunter that gave him. He's like, "Hey, here's the instructions for the arena." But it says performance center. It's for SmackDown. It's for SmackDown. You're gonna see SmackDown from there.
No. You're gonna be there on Tuesday. Yeah, start driving now.
Start walking, bro. Start walking.
I want you to sleep there, so then like that you can go ahead and intake all the auras from different people. So
and right now, instead of going south, he's going north. And Hunter's probably like, I can't. Hey, put an air tag on him. It's like, just in case he gets lost.
Ah, man, bro.
But yeah, man, it was. It was a night. It was a good. How'd you say it? A good segment of the show to end the show. I did like when Roman came out. Everybody was like, "We want Roman." Big pop.
Have you noticed that his pop is like once the music drops and then everybody else they kind of like give him a moment of silence, kind of an acknowledgement, because you see like everybody with the ones to the sky. Like so far, that's what's been happening. You know what I mean? Because realistically, his entrance music is super long. You know, but like I like
especially the new one. It's like it's just
yeah.
It's like that.
In order for him to come out, so then you have everybody literally. You have like 15,000 and the thousands of people with their ones to the sky, like Pat McAfee would say.
But like I said, honestly, I saw you. Unfortunately, I did. But the thing is, like, I do think the song is a little too long to make an impression. So I hope they don't start using that song like whenever he comes out. Like there should just be, some kind of either shortened version or just no music if he's gonna just hit the ring. Like, don't do this whole thing of every time he comes out, then it's gonna be like Undertaker. It's gonna take like 3 minutes for him to get to the ring.
I do like the
It's cool. It's cool, but I think that song is more fitting for like SummerSlam or WrestleMania, like a really big event. Like for SmackDown, it seems almost too big. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too grand of an entrance. Undertaker is fine because Undertaker is part of his character. Roman is kind of like he's been the tribal chief for 4 years already. So I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Well, before we
With a
get
different
there,
song.
I mean, like, so they had to fight, and he fought Tama Tonga, then he whooped Solo. Whenever he picked up the Ulafala, and then he was about to put it on, the reaction from the crowd was amazing. Like, I already knew what was gonna happen realistically, because we've been talking about it. We're like, he needs to get his ass whooped. Like realistically, they need to show that they're still strong. And then whenever he put it on, it was like the crowd reaction was amazing to it. You know what I mean? And then he kind of like had the relief, and which was great. But talking about the music, right? Because I have to say all.
Wait, hold on. The only because you were talking about the Ulafala. Like, there's one thing I was gonna say about the Ulafala. But did it have to do with the music too, with the Ulafala, or what?
Well, I was gonna say, the music. So whenever he put on the Ulafala, right? So then like that to finish off, because everybody thought that it was the end of the segment. His music was different. It was the same music but shortened, like you said. It started with the kind of like the heroic kind of theme to
just like the normal song. One, I guess, right?
No, it was the same one, but they cut off the do-doom part and all
Yeah.
that stuff and the intro, and it was just more like the song just going. But
Yeah.
go ahead anyway.
Which I hope they do that. No. The other thing I was going to say about the Ulafala is I was like, I hope before he tries to put it on, I hope they don't come and kick his ass. I was like, come on, like no, this can't happen. And that's what I was like, no, come on. But I'm glad they did that. And that's how you do. You know what's good storytelling when that thing, which most people have no idea what it is. I didn't even know what the heck a Nula Fala was before this whole storyline. Now everybody knows what a Nula Fala is and how important it is, at least to their culture. And I mean, it's a great thing. I did like his reaction. I like the energy that Roman's bringing into the ring. I don't think I've ever. It almost seems like he drank an energy prime before he hit the ring, because he's going like, you're like, okay, what is wrong with you, bro? Like,
I'm enjoying it. I'm like, yes, this is the Roman that we always needed, the one that I've been calling for.
No, it's good. It's good. Now, do you think? How long do you think this is going to continue? Do you actually think that Solo and Roman are going to have a match, or do you think it's just going to end in one of these kind of segments?
What do you mean? Like eventually, or
yeah? Do you think they're actually going to have a match, or do you think it's just going to be one of these things where Roman just destroys everybody?
No. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think they're gonna slowly keep. So probably at Bash in Berlin, they're probably gonna have a match, and then what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna get the whole Bloodline 2.0 is gonna get involved before Roman gets to beat them.
Because it's gonna be Bloodline rules.
Yeah, and then everybody's just gonna whoop on Roman. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, and he's gonna have to start recruiting people. Like, yo, like I cannot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you're gonna see the good side of him. Like, yo, I messed up. Like with Jimmy, I messed up with Jay, and you know what I mean? Like, go down the line to eventually you get in that the War Games, and I think in War Games the regular OG Bloodline will win, and then you're gonna have Solo versus Roman eventually after that to like that squash it. But then I have a feeling like at the end of everything, even though he's about to win, The Rock comes out and gets involved to then, because it's like, oh, I've been the puppet master. It's me all along because I knew it all. And then you're going to have Roman versus Rock. Yeah. And you're going to have Roman versus Rock. And then eventually what's going to happen is all the wrestling channels are going to listen to this show, right? And then they're going to be like, oh, that guy has a good idea. I'm going to use it as my own and say that it was my own. So,
without any credit.
Without any credit, yeah.
They've done that before. Literally. And we have proof. But yeah, man, as always, man, great storytelling. The only thing, and I know they're doing it because they're doing a slow burn, but I want to hear Roman speak already. Like, I'm dying to hear him talk. Like, at this point, I'm like,
I just want him to cut a promo.
Say something.
Cut a promo. Fucking cut a promo,
yeah,
Roman.
he has to say something, and it has to be, just right.
My name is Paul.
That will be the only thing that I would say that would kind of go over Roman talking, probably, because we need Paul Heyman back. Like, he needs to come back. Like, I can't wait, bro.
I think it's slowly gonna go through that. Like, then it's gonna be the wise man. The wise man is I think it's gonna be first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's gonna be, and then you're gonna have the segment of like the wise man talking to him, like, hey, like, you're gonna have to get people with you in order for you to beat them. You are outnumbered right now, and you cannot do it all. What?
Bro, I'm just thinking, like, all of a sudden CM Punk shows up for a random reason. They're fighting over the bracelet. Then Drew McIntyre shows up. Then and then it's like, wait a minute, what are you guys doing here? What is going on?
I know, right? Because I knew it all. I knew it. It was my plan.
Yeah, but exactly, The Rock. But I also can't wait to see when The Rock comes in and see what that whole, and it has to end at WrestleMania. I don't want to see The Rock against Cody. If they're gonna do Rock against Cody, do it at do it at the Rumble. Just let it. Just have that match. Have that match in the Rumble, and then have Roman against The Rock at WrestleMania. Even if it's not for a title, it has to be for being tribal chief. That will make perfect sense. And then you could just have Randy against Cody, and Randy winning.
Facts. Now I did before we end the show. I did enjoy the fact that Jacob, obviously, whenever he put on the Ulafala, like Jacob was the one that started the beatdown, which was great because you know what I mean. Like, you were gonna have them at some point show up. You know what I mean. Like, and then they were gonna have to do that. They were gonna have to bring Roman a couple notches because realistically, at the end of the day, we cannot have like a superhero. Like, yes, he's the GOAT and all that stuff or whatever you want to call it, and the aura and everything is great, which I enjoy, but we cannot have Cody Rhodes all over again. Like, you know,
no.
So Roman so far with just 3 weeks or what is it? What was it been? 3 weeks? Right?
2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks. That's it.
Yeah.
Because he showed up, but then it was 2 Smackdowns. That's it.
So 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks so far, Roman has suffered, which is good. They did it on this episode, which is great. They didn't ruin it on the first episode because obviously you have him back the first time he's back on SmackDown. So which is good. They did it right. And I was afraid the whole time. I was like, yo, if he doesn't get his ass whooped this week while
it's
watching,
bad.
If he doesn't, it's gonna look bad on Bloodline 2.0. And then on top of that, there may be a chance of some people getting tired of it because it's like, man, this guy just beat everybody just by himself. You know what I mean? So it's like, what now? Like, who can you put against him?
Yeah, I remember, well, like I said a few weeks ago, like he has to go from like 97 rating in 2K, he has to go down to like 91, 92 for the story to work. Like he has to show some kind of vulnerability. That's what makes a good babyface. You can't be Super Cena out there anymore.
That's what just happened. And that's what just happened, and it was great.
And you know what's one thing I did like about it is, like you were saying, that he got his ass whooped, but Solo didn't really back down. Like he wasn't like running away. Yeah, he did back down in the end, but in the beginning they were going at it. I was like, because I thought once Roman, I thought they were all gonna scurry. No, they were going at it. I was like, okay, that's good, because no matter what, if they're gonna have a match, you have to show Solo to have, even if he's not at that level, but at least close to. Like you have to level him up, because there's no way that you can say that he can even compete.
I know you may not agree with this, but I think now apparently Roman is not going to be on TV I think he's not going to be on next week or something like that, from what I've heard, which may or may not be true. But anyways, I think you should have the Bloodline 2.0 go through some people in the locker room. Kind of like have they go to Raw and then they just start fucking shit up. And then just have them kind of like just start destroying people. I think that will help them. I know it has nothing to do with Roman Reigns, but it will help them so that like that you can create them for people to be more intimidated by them. Because realistically, it doesn't work unless it's Jacob Fatu. You know, so
see, but the only thing is they already did that. They already did that. So that's my only thing. Like
doing that.
No, don't you remember they did that a few weeks before SummerSlam? Like they were running roughshod through the locker room, not on Raw, but on SmackDown. Yes,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they did that a few times. Those are the parts where you fast forward.
They did that. I know they did that with the regular Bloodline. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they did, and they were beating the crap out of everybody. That was why they were, they were supposed to be vicious. They were a different type of Bloodline.
Okay. Well,
they were just supposed to be savages.
Take that story out. But the one thing that I also like was the fact that Roman was running the show. Let's put it like that, running that segment, because he ended up like as soon as after he got kicked and then he was in the Jacob threw him to the turnbuckle. I mean, to the corner with the shoulder. Like Roman says something to him, like, "Yo, go ahead and do the whatever you call it." The whatever.
Yeah, he was calling the spots, obviously. I mean,
yeah, which was good.
It has to be. I mean, it not in. Let's just put it this way: unless it's The Rock, there's not a lot of people that would actually call a match when Roman's there, unless it's a heel, which obviously Solo, even as a heel, won't be able to do it. But let's say if it was like a heel CM Punk or CM Drew McIntyre or something like that, or a Randy Orton, yeah, they could probably call the match. But in this case, obviously it's going to be Roman, because nobody in the ring has as much experience, and because even Tama Tonga has a lot of experience, and Jacob, but not in WWE, not in that system. Yeah. So they're still relatively new in that whole thing. And Solo, obviously, he hasn't really improved that much since he started. So
no, he's been kind of like stuck in the same spot.
Yeah.
How do you think? Last question. How do you think Jacob felt? Like in all seriousness.
How do you think he felt?
Yeah. Like
no, I mean, I think honestly, in real life or storyline.
Like in real life.
Oh, in real life? No, I think he felt great. Like, don't tell me it's not awesome. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's literally you're playing wrestling with your family, like you were little kids. Like, that's awesome. Like, that's an awesome feeling. Literally, the whole section was based around your family. And the biggest storyline that they've had in the last few years is based around your family. And that's why when Jacob has spoken before, Zilla has spoken before, even Jay has spoken before, Jimmy, how important this story has been. Because it's true. I mean, hell, even Alpha and Sega, RIP to both of them, which we lost Alpha today. But even them, when they were part of the story, I think that was a great moment, because I do think that was a little bit more real life than storyline. It was more like them saying, "Okay, now you take the reins and you run the show now. It's your we're already old. You run the show now." And I think that was great. It was a beautiful moment, honestly.
It was great.
My opinion.
I was gonna say, dang, I just had it. I literally just had it, and then I forgot.
Alpha Sika.
No. It had to do with Jacob and Roman. Man, I forgot. You see, this is I'm getting old, bro. I'm getting old. Sometimes I gotta interrupt you, because like if I don't, then you keep going, then I just forget.
Bro, we're just talking here, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So Jay apparently two things. Jay apparently on Raw, there is a slight Easter egg that his hair, the back of his hair now is red, which is kind of cool. So hey, maybe that means what we think it means.
I don't know. Look.
Come on, stop.
I have a
Stop
theory.
It.
It's his barber again, messing with his hair. He's done enough already.
Why can't you ever let me have my like why? Why can't you just be like, yeah, man, like, and then apparently.
Okay, it is. No, it probably is. It has to be. There's no way around.
Yeah.
No, honestly, for real, it has to be.
And then last thing, before we go, apparently Paul Heyman on an interview was saying that this new storyline from Roman Reigns and Co. Let's just put it like that, and him, like realistically, and Paul Heyman, that apparently it's gonna be better than the original story that they had. That apparently is gonna, if everybody thought that was good, that this is gonna be levels above. So
you know what?
I just want to be. I just want to enjoy the ride.
And that's true. And remember, I mean, Paul Heyman has to tell you the story. That's his job. But yeah. I do think that they could make it grander. I'm not sure if it's going to necessarily be better, because I still say Roman, Sammy, and Jay, I don't think you're going to be able to top that. There's no way. Sentimental, like in terms of you feeling for that story.
Oh my God.
That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to beat. Like, because there's a redemption story, which is going to be cool. We're going to see Roman's redemption. We're gonna see at least Jay join the Bloodline at least for once. He may tell him. In fact, I think Jay may never join, or at least for a while, won't join his brother. But he'll say, you know what, for this time, I got your back. You know, we got family or something like that. You know, I don't have to buy the T-shirts, but the family ones, the ones that I've wanted for ages. But I think that'll probably happen because you're not gonna stop Jay. He's selling too much merch. But
if we get a moment of Roman, Jay, and Sammy just group hugging, like I know we haven't mentioned Jimmy. Like Jimmy has always been cool with everybody. But
can't wait to see him, bro.
If we just have a group hug between all of them, oh my God! Like the reaction, you better take the roof off the arena. Like I'm just saying, like you're gonna get chills.
I can't wait to see them three together again. Like that's gonna be great. Like I always said, even before they joined, I always wanted to see them together. Like that would have been so good. And they finally did it. Took years, but they did it. And
then you had Sammy. You imagine Sammy tries to do the handshake with
Roman.
With Roman.
Whoa, bro! If Roman does the handshake with him,
yo, you feeling oozy? Yo, oh my God, bro! Like we would lose it.
Actually, before they hit the ring, Sammy does a speech. He's like, "All right, guys, you guys feeling oozy?" And then they just run to the ring. They hit the ring. Let's go.
Oh my God, I'm just picturing it, bro. Yeah, I would probably shed a tear. I legit, bro. I wouldn't be able to hold my allergies.
And then after we think everything's done, then The Rock shows up.
Because it was all my idea.
With Hikuleo with him. He's just carrying this big ass dude on his back. He's like, big guy, go.
Knowing The Rock, bro, knowing The Rock, he'll walk down and then he pulls
whoop everybody
and tears both of his quads. I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, he's not
wishing.
Bro, he's not
wishing it on him.
Bro, he's not Vince McMahon.
He got hurt at Mania,
or Kevin Nash.
Bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, he's old too. So I mean, hell, he got injured when he fought John Cena the second time. He tore, I think it was like some kind of muscle that mine is actually sleeping. One of those that he has, one of those extra ones that he has.
I still remember at Mania, whenever he came out with the vest and then the bell bottom pants.
That was weird. That was like
we need to finish the show. If not, we're gonna keep talking, bro.
That would have been good for next year. It's in Vegas, not for this year. He was imitating Elvis. Why are you doing that now in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia? Hey, at least he wasn't dressed up like Benjamin Franklin or something like that. At least.
He was close. But anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, acknowledge your tribal chief tomorrow whenever you wake up. Go ahead, play the music. Play the OTC music, and then you... I'm kidding. But, hey, man, it was fun. Hopefully you guys got a laugh out of this. Yeah, man, we're going to go and get some rest. Deuces.
Woo! Bye.
Woo!